All right, today we are going to look at the cheapest price home in West Hartford, Connecticut, single family home in West Hartford, Connecticut. Now, depending on when you're watching this video, this may or may not be applicable, but as of today, this is the cheapest price property. And, with a median sales price in town at 562,000, there isn't too many options that come available under 300, which is what this one is today. It's a property over on Greenhouse Boulevard. It's listed at 285. We're going to dive in. We're going to take a look at some pictures, some stats, talk about how often things like this come up. Now, before I get into it, if this video is helpful, please click subscribe. That's one of the ways that tells me if this content's actually helpful. And don't be shy. We get calls all the time from people watching these videos, text, emails with questions. So feel free to reach out. If you're a home seller and you're trying to get a feel for what type of value listings are getting right now, what price points are out there, I do have a free home valuation link in the description here so that you can mess around a little with your home, put it in, get a rough estimate, things like that, if that's what you're looking for. So let's get right into it. As I said, the home's on Greenhouse Boulevard, 3 beds, 1 bath, about 1,100 square feet, about a quarter-acre lot. It's a ranch-style property, 1 level, built in the 50s. And no fireplace, kind of basic home on the inside, public utilities as you'd expect here in town. Most homes are public. It does have central air, which is something you don't always see in this price point. And it does have a full basement, not finished, but full basement. Let's take a look at some of the pictures here. This one does not have a garage. As you'll see from the photos here, they seem to have extended it a little bit. Not the best photos, it's not the clearest pictures, which certainly affect marketing. As you can see on the inside, bit of a fixer-upper. It's dated, right? Older cabinets. These look like originals. Paint is out of date. Light fixtures are out of date. This is part of the reason why it is priced this way. Obviously, if this was all updated, it would be a more expensive home. So when someone's saying, okay, why is it priced under 300,000? Should we be concerned? Well, as you're looking, I think it starts to explain itself as you're looking at these pictures on why, right? Could use a fresh coat of paint. There's some wallpaper, definitely cosmetics. For most buyers would expect newer cosmetics. Although certainly you can live in a house that's dated and updated as you go. There are plenty of people that do that. And in fact, a lot of people find value in homes like these. They're excited they can get it for a cheap price. They'll live in it. They'll fix it up as they go, which is certainly a strategy to build some equity. So in terms of location, this is in the part of town we call Elmwood. It's kind of right by the section where West Hartford butts up against Hartford and also Newington. It is pretty close to highways. Let's see if I could show you on the map here. It's pretty close to highways, 84 Route 9 connectors close by. And then it is also close to New Britain Ave and New Park Ave. New Britain Ave has some quick shops like a Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks. It also has a Doro Marketplace, like a little good lunch spot with coffee, etc. There's a few bakeries over in the Elmwood section. There's a Pepe's Pizza. So there's actually a lot of good spots to grab a bite to eat in close to highways over here in this part of town, which is certainly good to be aware of. It's not right abutting West Hartford Center, but it's certainly close enough, 5-6 minute drive or so. So it's definitely great proximity there as well. So wanted to give you a little insight on what you get for $285,000, tell you a little bit about the location, show you some pictures. As I always say, one of the cool things about West Hartford is there's something for everyone. There's a $285,000 starter home, and there's also parts of town, bigger properties where homes will go over $1 million. So no matter where your price point is, there's something for everyone. I'm going to do my best to try to capture a few different price points here so that folks can really get a good vibe and get a little bit more of an insight in terms of location, what's in the area as we go here on the channel. I will say this too, this Elmwood is close to New Park Ave, which is an area they're kind of investing a little bit in. There's some new apartment complexes. There's a Home Depot over there on New Park. There's also a lot of gyms. There's a little plaza with a lot of like a CrossFit gym and physical therapy center. There's also a gastro park over there, which is really popular. It's outdoor eating with food trucks, and they got a little indoor part too. Like inside there's like a bar and coffee, and then outside is food trucks. It's a pretty popular place for people to go do happy hours or grab a bite to eat. So pretty cool area of town. If you have any questions, you want to dive into something further, again, don't be shy. I'm always happy to talk. You can shoot a text, email as well. And then we got a free home evaluator in the description as well if you're just trying to get it for pricing. Hope this helps.